Maura, Wisconsin, what does your team need to do to pick up a win or 2 wins against the #1 team in the country?
Yeah, good question. We're pretty excited about the matchup this weekend. #1 versus 3, historical matchup. I think we have to play great in all 3 zones. Definitely defensively, they have a lot of depth up front, and they're known for playing a pretty stingy defense too. So we have to figure out a way to get past them, get past ABN, and put some pucks in the net, and like I said, play strong in 3 zones for 60 minutes.
Can the best defense against the Badgers maybe be a good offense? Because if you let them just hold that puck and control possession, it can really wear you down?
Yeah, I think so. I think, in our, what did we play, 5 games with them last year, we scored 4 goals against them, and that's obviously not enough, but it's also encouraging too. We were able to beat their stingy defense, and puck possession, time of possession will be really important. They certainly like to hold on to it. They have a lot of speed, and I think, the difference from last year to this year is we have more depth. I think we have more weapons up front, and I think we've strengthened our back end as well. So Rooney's playing really well. I think our D are feeling confident, and we certainly have a lot of speed and a lot of, like I mentioned, weapons up front who can put the puck in the net.
How impressive has Rooney's season been so far to you?
Not surprising. This is the goaltender we expected to have in Maddie, and certainly this year has been what we anticipated when she came here. So we're excited about it. She's excited about it. It certainly gives our team a lot of confidence playing in front of her, and she's doing her job and giving us a chance to win every game.
The confidence that the team kind of gets from her, how much makes sense, and how much does that help? Because she seems like she's playing really confident as well.
Yeah, I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Whether it's your goalie giving that to you, which allows you to maybe take a few more chances offensively, whether it's your defense that you feel confidence in, and again, maybe you play a little more offensively, and then forwards, if they're playing 2-way hockey, then our D can trust that they can stay up in the game. So it's a little bit of everything, but certainly when your goalie is leading the charge, it's a really good thing.
Outside of confidence, what other aspects of Rooney's game do you feel are real strong right now?
I think her, game management, puck management. She's playing the puck a lot more. She's more involved. I think she has a bigger presence back there. If you're watching her, and I think she looks quite athletic. She's in good shape. She's able to make a lot of really tough saves, and sometimes she makes it look easy. So there are a lot of things to like about the way she's playing.
I'm guessing all those things you just mentioned, that comes back to being a confident goaltender, right?
I think so. When you can play like that and you have experience being successful at it, it builds your confidence, and then you're that much more aggressive maybe on shooters or whatever it is, taking depth away from the attackers.
Other side of the ice, how do you go about solving Davian?
It's fun. It's a good challenge. She's a fantastic goalie, but you know what? We play a fantastic goalie every day in practice, and nearly every team in our league and beyond has really strong goaltending, and her numbers are outstanding. There's nothing you can take away from her, but I don't think we try to zero in on, it's us versus that one goalie. There's a lot of players on the ice, and there are a lot of things that can happen, and when you put a lot of pressure on opponents and a pressure on their D and pressure on goalies and put pucks behind her and forecheck like the way we want to be forechecking, no matter the goalie that's in the other net, you can get them past her.
Is this the biggest challenge depth-wise for your team? Lines 1 through 4, they're obviously going to present a challenge no matter who's on the ice for Wisconsin.
Yeah, for sure. That's why they're #1, right? They have a lot of depth. We've played some really good teams this year, but Wisconsin is in a class of its own. But the good news is we are much improved, and I think we've turned a lot of heads this year. And as mentioned, we have a lot of weapons, and I'd say we're one of the best offenses that she's faced this year. So let's see what happens.